In the summer of 1340, King Edward III of England was riding high after his stunning naval victory at the Battle of Sluys. With control of the English Channel secured, he set his sights on the land war in France. Confident and ambitious, Edward advanced into northern France, aiming to strike at the fortress town of Saint-Omer, strategic stronghold near Flanders. But unlike his well-trained naval forces, Edward was now relying heavily on his Flemish allies, many of whom were poorly trained and undisciplined militia. The plan was to pressure the French and force a breakthrough, but it would backfire. The French defenders, led by Eudes IV, Duke of Burgundy, held their position with discipline and waited for the right moment. That moment came when the Flemish militia, impatient and disorganized, launched a premature charge. The French saw the opening and responded with a sudden, well-coordinated counterattack that overwhelmed the unprepared Flemish line. Chaos erupted on the battlefield. English were quickly dragged into the melee, but the French momentum was unstoppable. Edward's forces were pushed back, and many of his men were either killed or captured. What was meant to be a show of strength turned into a retreat. Edward barely escaped with the core of his army intact. The Battle of Saint-Omer was a crushing failure and a sharp reminder that land warfare in France would not be as easy as a naval assault. It exposed the unreliability of Edward's continental alliances and revealed how quickly a campaign could fall apart when discipline gave way to overconfidence. Though the Battle of Sluys had given Edward command of the seas, Saint-Omer showed that control of the land would demand far more than one bold victory. If you enjoy true stories of forgotten battles, failed ambitions, and turning points in history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.